Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be back. I'm RatedR, reporting live from his studio in Area 51. And today, we're going to be playing a game of blind ranking on the internet. I found a website, to be fair. I think there's been a few YouTubers who've used this website, to be fair, and it's been quite good. For those of you that don't know what blind ranking is, you basically have a layout of 1 to 5, 1 being the best, 5 being the worst, and you pick different categories. So it can be, for example, football teams, it can be current football players, footballers from like the 2000s or boxers, or it can be a category about pretty much anything. And you have a certain, you can be like a person or a celebrity or someone come out and you have to rank them from 1 to 5. But the twist is you don't know what's going to come out next. So you have to rank them kind of like assuming that that's going to be the place that they're going to be, but you don't know what's going to come out. So for example, if you have like, I don't know, you say you're doing like professional football players and you put in Cristiano Ronaldo in second, thinking, oh, it could be like Pele or it could be somewhat or like Maradona, or and then you get I don't know, and Garnacho or someone like that, or Bruno Fernandes. And you don't know where to put them, and you're like, oh my god, and you're kind of limited of where you can put them in terms of places. And the more you go through the game, the harder it gets. So, without further ado, I think I'll get in this game. Oh, before I start, I want to thank you all so much for the support that I've had since starting YouTube. Honestly, it's been just under a week now. And my first video's got like 150 views, which is staggering. I didn't think people would even tune in like the first month. I thought I'd just be like this floating unknown that no one even knows of or no one's even heard of. So to have 150 views in my first video in just under a week is absolutely staggering for me. And I want to thank you all so much for the support. And even like people that I know personally have come to me and said, that I'm doing all right. I've taken on constructive criticism and stuff. I don't get downhearted by people commenting and things. So, yeah, if you want to see something, please comment or get in touch with me. Or if you want to see something else or something new, then, yeah, please get in touch. And hopefully I'll be able to interact with people if they tune in with me playing blind ranking. I can get, people involved. I've got a live chat going. I'll just don't know if I can be able to see it. But if something does pop up, I'll be able to see it, I think. So, and if not, I apologize. So yeah, we'll get into the game. Category, I'm not too sure of. I'll see what there is. So we've got sports. I want to apologize for the ads, by the way. I can't really do anything about those. I can kind of click off them a little bit, but not too much. I don't want to get clickbaited into going off the channel, going off the website. So I think we'll play it safe first, and we will do YouTubers and streamers. That'll be one to pick. I just don't think many people, like people who don't know YouTube that well, won't get into that one as much. I'll go with current footballers to start with. There may be some that I don't know and we'll have to Google. You'll have to excuse me about that. I mainly know like Premier League players, a few La Liga players, maybe the Bundesliga as well, but we'll get into it and we'll go for football players. So first off, we have Eder Militao. Now he's sound, plays for Real Madrid. Where do we rank him? Because obviously you're just starting off. You don't know what's going to come next. You're kind of free in this point of the game because you're able to just kind of place them wherever you really want to place them. I think because we don't know what's coming out, and there are players that are better than Eder Militao, I think we'll play safe and we'll stick him at 3. Yeah, I think 3 is a good option there. Frankie de Jong. Um, Plays for Barcelona. I rate him as a player personally. I've seen him play obviously on highlights and YouTube and things, and he's a sound player, a very solid player as well. He's one of, I think Manchester United have, well, every season Manchester United are interested in signing Frankie de Jong every single year for the past 7 years, I think. So I think I'm gonna stick. I rate him better. I'm gonna stick him at 2. Just because if Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi comes out, I have to put them at 1. So I'm going to play safe and stick him at 2. Bernardo Silva. Manchester City. And again, he's on the team sheet every game. But the problem with sticking him at 1 is there are players that are better. I think the problem with this is the players are so close together in terms of quality. It's a hard one. You see, the problem is he's better than those two, I think, personally. But I'm going to stick him at 4 because I think I have a better argument of sticking him at 4 than if Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi or anyone comes out and I put them at 4 instead and put Bernardo Silva at 1. So I'm going to stick him at 4. Yeah, I think it's safe that way. N'Golo Kante. Obviously used to play for Chelsea, now plays in the Saudi league. Has he fallen off that much in terms of talent? I don't think he has. Obviously, I've not been watching him in the Saudi league. So I'm not sure how he's playing. And obviously, Saudi league is a bit more a bit easier than playing in the Premier League. But he did so good for Chelsea. Oh, it's a hard one. It's a hard one. I'm going to stick him at 5, but then that leaves number 1. So if someone shit comes out, you'll have to pardon me. Oh, no, I don't know what to do. 5 and 1 left. I think he's not better than Bernardo Silva or Eder Militao or Frankie de Jong, so I'm going to have to stick him at 5. Who we got? Dani Carvajal, Real Madrid. I don't think that's... You know what? I don't think that's too bad, if I'm honest. I'd have maybe... Yeah, you know what? I rate that, to be honest. Obviously, I wish I had some better players and more obvious players to choose from, but that's not bad. That's not bad for the first one. I don't think that's too bad. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that, if I'm honest. Pretty pleased with that. Yeah, I don't think I changed too much there. I'd obviously change the players. I'd obviously have more obvious ones. If anyone disagrees, please leave a comment in the comment section, obviously, with the players in question and just put them where you would put them. I'm interested to see where people would go with this. But for now, I don't think that's too bad. So we'll pick a different category. No, actually, we'll stick with the same category just to keep it spicy. I'm going to try and keep this stream as short as possible because I know in my first stream it was just crazy long. And I know a lot of people was like, yeah, I'm not watching all that. So I'm going to try and keep this stream short. I'm 8 minutes in. I don't know where 8 minutes has gone, to be fair, but I'm going to try and keep it to about 15 minutes. So I'm going to do current footballers again. Bukayo Saka. Oh, that's a solid one. That is solid. I would normally play safe and stick my first one at 3, just so I've got a bit of space to play with. However, Bukayo Saka's playing well, so I'm going to stick him at 2. Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to go 3. There's going to be an argument that Luka Modric, obviously winner of the Ballon d'Or recently, plays for Real Madrid. He's getting on a bit now, though, isn't he? It's like, his talent's still there, still makes the team sheet, but I think he makes the team sheet because he's experienced. He's a very, solid influence on the pitch. I have watched him play as well. He obviously used to play for Tottenham in the Premier League. Um, do I think he's better than Bruno Fernandes and Bukayo Saka? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to stick him at 4. I'll stick him at 4. And N'Golo Kante again. He's got to go 5. I've got to stop leaving number 1 open. I really need to stop leaving number 1 open because it's scary. Literally, anyone could come out next and they have to go at 1. I'm going to stick N'Golo Kante at 5 because I did on the last one and he's not better than those 3. I can't. He used to be in his prime. He's getting on a bit now. Oh, I feel bad for N'Golo Kante. I've put him at 5 twice and he don't deserve it. He's such a sound guy. You know what I mean? He's just some players you can't dislike. But I have to apologize to him for sticking him at 5 all the time. So I'm going to stick him at 5. Gabriel Martinelli. Mm. Okay, if I could redo it, and obviously I can't, but I would go Bukayo Saka at 1, Bruno Fernandes at 2, Gabriel Martinelli at 3, Luka Modric at 4, and N'Golo Kante at 5. I don't think I've done that bad there. I don't think I've done that bad. Yeah, obviously I would bring up Bukayo Saka and Bruno Fernandes. Put them at 1 and 2, and then Gabriel Martinelli at 3, and then Luka Modric and N'Golo Kante at 5. So it's not too bad, if I'm honest. It's not too bad. I'm happy with that. I'm happy-ish. Again, if any of you guys want to comment on it, put where you would put them in the comments section. It's totally up to you guys, but yeah, I would definitely change it around a little bit with that one. Right. Categories. I think we'll choose a different one this time. I think because I know not everyone's into football players, but they're probably more in terms of football teams. So I'm going to go football teams. Oh, AC Milan. Big in the Champions League. Obviously, they play for Serie A. They play in the Serie A league. I think they often miss out to the likes of Inter Milan and Juventus in the Serie A. But they used to be so good. The legacy they have is unbelievable. They've had some amazing players as well. Oh, I'm gonna have to play safe for this one, and I'm gonna have to go 3. Yeah, I'm gonna go 3. Had it been like Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain. Had that have been like Barcelona instead, or Real Madrid, I'd have definitely looked at 1 and 2. But I'm gonna have to stick AC Milan at 3. Paris Saint-Germain. Now, I really like Paris Saint-Germain, mainly because of Kylian Mbappe, who's obviously announced he's going to be leaving at the end of the season. Everyone suspects he's going to go to Real Madrid, but there's obviously been talks of him going to the Premier League as well. They're a sound team, and I've always liked Paris Saint-Germain. However, I'm going to have to stick them at 2 just because of the unknown. Oh, Liverpool. I don't like Liverpool, being a Man United fan. I don't like Liverpool. But they're doing so well. That's the problem. And I don't like it. No one likes it. As a Man United fan, you don't like it. I can't stick them at 1. I can't do it because if Man United comes up, then I can't be on a live stream on YouTube and it be there for the rest of my life. And I've put Liverpool above Manchester United, so I have to stick them at 4. I have to. Girona. They've done well in the Liga. I don't know if it's this season or last season, but they've done well. I'm gonna have to stick them at 5. I've got to stick them at 5. Every single game I've left 1 wide open. Oh, I'm going to stick them at 5. I'm going to stick them at 5. Inter, yes. Yes. I like Inter Milan. I do like Inter Milan. Um, Obviously, if I could have changed it round, I would maybe swap PSG and Inter. And I'd have put Liverpool higher than AC Milan. Um, but I don't think that's too bad, if I'm honest. I don't think that's too bad. Again, like and comment if you've got a different opinion. I'm curious to hear it. Just again, put the teams down and then put where you would put them in terms of your selection. But we'll go. I think we'll do. Um, I don't want to do one that people don't really know about. I think we'll go with sports. This one, just like sports in general. Um, uh, Cricket. I don't really rate it. It is very popular though. It is very popular. So I think I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna stick cricket at 3. Just so like I say, I've got a bit of leeway either way. Rugby. Now, rugby I rate more than cricket, if I'm honest. I'm more likely to watch a rugby game than I am a cricket game. So I'm gonna stick them at 2, leaving number 1 for an obvious boxing. Mm. I rate boxing. I used to do boxing. I'd still do a little bit of boxing, boxercise to keep fit. I watch it more than rugby and I watch it more than cricket, but then obviously that leaves 4 and 5, which are not good. They're not good to leave. I have to put them above. I have to put them above. Yeah, I got to. Wrestling, yeah. Don't really watch wrestling that much. I've never. To be honest, I've never really watched it. I believe it's kind of. This might be a bit controversial for people in America listening, but I find it a bit. I find it a little bit fake. If I'm honest, I find it a little bit fake. I find it a little bit scripted. I find it a little bit. There's prompt there. Mm, I'm gonna have to stick it at 5, and then at least 4. Tennis, yeah, yeah. I wouldn't change that much really. I'll probably swap. Personally, in my opinion, I would swap cricket and tennis round. Um, but other than that, I don't think that's too bad. If I'm honest, obviously, it'd have been shit if football had come out and I messed that up. But yeah, that's pretty solid. If I'm honest, pretty solid. Yeah, that's not too bad. Right, I said I would try and keep it around 15 minutes, and this is really just to kind of keep active. I want to keep active with YouTube, and I want to try and stay on it the best I possibly can. Obviously, around my work and things, I can't really take take my footage and edit it that well, but I'll hopefully try and get another video out in the next coming days. But yeah, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I want to thank you again for the love and support you've given me since starting YouTube and the views and the subscribers. It's really been emotional. It's been so good so far, and I've really enjoyed it, and I'm still enjoying it. Hopefully, I keep enjoying it for a long time. But yeah, I want to thank you all so much, and I want to thank you for joining me on this as well. I've been Rated R. Please like and subscribe, and give me your opinions on things. I want to move forward with you all, and I want to take you all with me on this journey. Um, because I'm enjoying. I hope you're enjoying it as well. And from what people have told me, they are. So I want to keep going that way, and I want your input, and I want your honest opinions. So yeah, with that being said, please like and subscribe, and keep up the support because you're all doing amazing. And yeah, I'll see you all next time, and peace.